Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today we're jumping into something pretty cool from our source material. It's this idea of, well, dancing with cosmology. And what that really means is taking a look at a completely different way of living. One that's less about the clock ticking on your phone and a whole lot more about the big, grand clock of the cosmos. We're going to explore what it actually means to get in sync with the universe's rhythms and maybe find a deeper connection to the world all around us.
So let me just start with a super simple question for you. What time is it right now? I'm guessing you probably just glanced at your phone or maybe the corner of your computer screen. But here's the thing. What if that answer, as precise as it is only telling like half the story? What if there's a much older, a much more natural way to know what time it is?
Yeah, think about it. On one side, you've got the digital clock. It's totally rigid, it's abstract, it's just relentless, right? 24/7. But then on the other side, you've got these incredible cosmological rhythms. I mean, these are the cycles that have guided life on this planet for literally billions of years. The rise and fall of the sun, the moon waxing and waning, the seasons turning over. And, well, the big idea from our source material is that maybe, just maybe, we've gotten a little too hooked on the digital clock, and in the process, we've lost touch with those other more natural rhythms.
All right, let's dig into this a bit. Now, the point here isn't to get you to, throw away your watch or your phone. Not at all. It's actually about something way deeper. It's about shifting from just having this abstract intellectual understanding of the world, like we all know the Earth orbits the sun, right? To having a real felt sense of it in your bones. And how do we do that? Well, it all starts with a really simple invitation, just to start observing.
So really, at its heart, this is a challenge. It's like a personal experiment that the source material is inviting us all to try. It's asking us to consciously make an effort to stop relying only on the digital clock for our sense of time. Instead, it's about re-engaging our senses, looking up, feeling the air. It's a call to start paying attention to those much grander clocks, the ones in the sky, the ones in the seasons, and to actually feel our place in all of it, not just, think about it from a distance.
Okay, so where do you even begin with something like this? Well, the source material gives us this wonderfully simple, totally practical first activity. Think of it like a personal science project you can literally start tonight, and it's called your Lunar Cycle Project.
And it's super straightforward. It's just 3 easy steps. First step, for one full lunar cycle, which is about 29.5 days, just make a point to look at the moon. That's it. Just look up every night if you can. Step 2, as you're looking, just kind of track its phases. Notice how it goes from that tiny little sliver all the way to a big, bright, full moon, and then shrinks back down again. And then step 3, and this is where it gets really, really interesting. Start making a few little notes about your own energy levels.
And that right there gets us to the whole point of this activity. See, this isn't just about becoming a backyard astronomer, as cool as that is. It's really about connecting that huge rhythm you're seeing out there in the sky to what you're feeling inside. It's like taking a journey from outer space right into your own inner space.
And the source material puts it perfectly. The whole goal is to simply see how your energy levels or moods might shift with them. And look, this isn't about proving some big scientific theory or anything like that. It's just about pure, simple curiosity. It's about developing a new kind of awareness for yourself.
So, what kind of stuff should you be noting down? Honestly, it could be anything. You might notice, hey, your energy is super high around the full moon. Or maybe your mood shifts a bit. Or maybe you have these bursts of creativity at a certain time of the month. It could even be your sleep patterns or how well you're able to focus. The key thing here is just to pay attention. No judgment, no right or wrong answers, just notice.
All right, so now the source asks us to zoom out, like way out. We're going from the monthly rhythm of the moon to the huge year-long cycle of the Earth. And we're going to do that by marking something very physical, very real, our planet's tilt.
So what this means is we need to kind of reclaim the solstices and the equinoxes. I think most of us just think of them as, a date on the calendar, the first day of summer or winter. But they are real physical events happening in space. A solstice is that exact moment when the Earth is tilted as far toward or away from the sun as it gets. That's what gives us our longest and shortest days. And an equinox, that's when the tilt is perfectly sideways to the sun, so we get almost exactly equal day and night everywhere.
And the goal here is to celebrate that physical shift. And by celebrate, I don't mean you have to throw a party. Celebration here just means observation. So the next time a solstice or an equinox comes around, just take a minute, that's all. Notice where the sun is rising or setting. It's different than it was a month ago. Check out how long the shadows are at noon. Feel the quality of the light. Each of those things is a real tangible marker of our planet's journey around the sun. So, you might be wondering, what's the big deal? Why bother tracking the moon or looking at shadows? What's the point? Well, it all comes down to building a real, tangible connection to the planet we actually live on.
And this, right here, is the most important takeaway. When you start doing these simple small things, you shift from that abstract idea in your head, oh yeah, I know the Earth orbits the sun, to a genuine felt sense of it. It's like you stop being just a passenger living by this totally artificial clock, and you become an active participant, an observer who is grounded in the physical reality of our planet's incredible dance through the cosmos.
So really, this whole idea is just an open invitation. It's not about finding one right answer. It's all about the act of looking, of paying attention. And it leaves us all with a pretty amazing question to ask ourselves. What rhythms, both out there in the cosmos and in here inside yourself, are you going to discover?